Hey everyone! Today I'm going to break down the differences between direct and indirect speech, also known as reported speech. This is super important for anyone looking to improve their grammar and writing skills. So let's jump right in. First up, direct speech. Direct speech is when you quote the exact words someone says. So you think of it like a quote in a book. For example, he said, "I'm going shopping today." Notice the quotation marks, they're key here. Now let's talk about indirect speech. Indirect speech is when you relay the essence of what someone said, but not their exact words. For instance, he said that he was going shopping that day. See how the quotation marks are gone and the wording has changed a bit. All right, let's dive deeper into the mechanics. In indirect speech, the sentence usually has two parts, the reporting clause and the reported speech. For example, in the sentence, Soham said to Mohan, "I'm going to school." The reporting clause is, Soham said to Mohan, and the reported speech is, "I am going to school." When converting direct speech to indirect speech, there are a few rules to remember. First, no quotation marks in indirect speech. Second, use conjunctions like that, if or whether, after the reporting verb. For example, Soham told Mohan that he was going to school. Next, let's talk about pronouns and tense changes. Pronouns in the reported speech change based on the subject and object of the reporting verb. For example, he said, "I like the book," becomes he said that he liked the book. When it comes to tenses, if the reporting verb is in the present or future tense, the tense of the reported speech doesn't change. For example, Satish says, "I'm flying a kite," remains Satish says that he is flying a kite. However, if the reporting verb is in the past tense, the tense of the reported speech does change. For example, she said, "I wrote a letter," becomes she said that she had written a letter. There are also some words that change when converting from direct to indirect speech. For example, this becomes that, now becomes then, and today becomes that day. Finally, let's look at some examples. Ramesh says, "I have written a letter," converts to Ramesh says that he has written a letter. Similarly, he said, "Honesty is the best policy," and becomes, he said that honesty is the best policy. And there you have it. Direct and indirect speech simplified. Keep practicing, and soon you'll master these rules. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more educational content. See you next time.